Every game we win, we add a building to my Clash Royale deck. Alright guys, here's our starting deck. We have one building in the Goblin Hut. So guys, currently the only building in our deck right now is the Goblin Hut, but after every win, we're just gonna add one building to our deck until eventually we have 8 buildings. So I'm just gonna go for the bush in the back right here. We just have to enjoy our time playing one building because I'm sure it's gonna get very hectic very quickly. This might be one of the harder challenges I've done because buildings are not really the best to have 8 of, you know? So we'll see how this goes. We do get our boss bandit down the middle. Hopefully it's gonna be enough here. Our bush is like... What is our bush doing? Yo! No, no! Oh, thank goodness we're okay. I think we're okay, guys. Wait, can we get our king up? Wait, did I just get my king up with a skelly, bro? Yo, that is kind of an insane king activation right there, guys. Let's go. I don't know exactly what he's running here, but it looks like it could be a goblin giant deck, I think. Alright, we kill the minions. I'm just going to get my bush in the back kind of early just to, I guess, scare him and see if he wants to do anything about it. Yeah, he does have the chef. It has to be goblin giant. I'm going to get my dark goblin in the back right here, guys, and I'm sure we can abuse our goblin hut pretty nicely as well, just getting a bunch of counter-pushing goblins, which can force out his spells, and then it'll allow our cards like the bush, for example, to get a lot more value. Dark Goblin is gonna kill this furnace right here, which is nice, and the Cannoneer Tower is also pretty useful, I would say, in this matchup. The Log and the Cannoneer and stuff should take down this giant skeleton pretty easily. Oh, snap! No! No, no, no. Kind of a panic Dark Goblin, guys, but hey, at least we took everything out. And now we have an Evo Skelebro plus Evo Dark Goblin. I don't know if he can stop this, guys. Okay, this is very good. The machine just misses everything. Skelebro takes the whole tower. However, I don't really have the best cycle to stop this Goblin machine, so I think I'll just ignore it. And he's most likely going to get my right side tower here, guys, but I think I'll just try to... Wait, I think I'm just going to capitalize. Let's get this in the pocket. Go on the tower, please. Ooh, he does block it, but the bush is on the tower, though. You know what, guys? Wait, we actually took the whole tower? Okay, I'm literally just going to give him my tower here. I guess I'll just Skelly Barrel, maybe. And then, yeah, we're just going to... Yeah, we're just going to give him my tower. Hopefully he doesn't 3-crown me, though. Okay, guys. Yeah, we just have to think what kind of deck we want to develop, though, guys. Because, yeah, you know, we can add some interesting things. Like, for example, the Goblin Drill is actually a building. So we can add stuff like that. We can add the Pump, the Xbow, the Mortar. We have to think what path we want to go on. Because I am going to keep this same deck for every game and slowly develop it. So we have to think about the path we want to go on. But yeah, this guy is done for, so I'll see you in the next match. I feel like in order to truly enjoy the spam, we have to add Elixir Collector to our deck, so I'm going to take out the Spear Goblins for it. Diego Hart Sophia, what the heck? We're about to mess this guy's love story up right now, and we're going to just destroy him, hopefully. He does have the Goblin Giant right here. No, I'm just kidding, guys, I'm just kidding. But anyways, are you guys believers in this deck? I don't even know how to feel about it, man. We have, just a weird boss bandit bait type of deck, except we do also have the pump up in here. And honestly, I don't think the pump is going to be too bad for us, guys. I think the pump is going to allow us to potentially just spam way more Skelly Barrels and Dark Goblins and stuff like that. And basically, I have kind of a master plan right here, because I'm not only thinking about this deck itself. If I was thinking about this deck itself, I'd probably put another building. Oh, I didn't need a log, but I just didn't trust it. But guys, my master plan, though, is to make actually Pump Bow deck. We're going to maybe add Xbow if we can win this match, and then we can make Pump Bow. And I think that's actually going to be pretty lethal, hopefully. We just have to decide what to actually take out for that Xbow. Might have to take out, like, the Boss Bandit or something, or maybe even the Skelly Barrel. I'm not really sure. Goblin Hut should do a pretty good job right here. Hopefully that's enough to kill the Prince. Yeah, looks like we're chilling. We can even go for the Skelly Barrel as well. Okay, nice. He's going to kind of waste the pancake here on the furnace, because I feel like it's not going to get that much value. Dude, the furnace is actually not the best against Skelly Barrel. Yeah, he took so much damage. My gosh. We just have to defend here, guys, but with our Cannoneer Tower, I think we're going to do a pretty good job. Nice. Okay, let's go. Nice, beautiful log timing right there, guys. Boss Bandit is kind of dashing everywhere. I do have to, unfortunately, sort of waste a Goblin Hut right here, but it should stop the mini Pekka, I believe. Although I guess we're gonna take a lot of furnace damage here, guys, but at least we countered everything. With our bush right here, we should get some very nice damage on the tower. And we do have both of our Evos as well. Let's go for the Ice Spirit plus Evo Skelly Barrel. Ice Spirit just to get both of our, you know, Skeleton Barrel pops directly on the tower, directly damaging the tower, if you will. Wait, Boss Bandit should go in time, right? Nice, just in the nick of time. I am going to play a pump right here, guys, because I would feel kind of bad if I didn't at least abuse my pump a little bit here. Haven't really been having many opportunities to actually play the pump here in this match so far. I don't really care about the furnace on the other side too much right now. Oh no, no, my Evo Dark Gob. The bush does connect though, and it does get heavy damage right there. But he does get an Evo Furnace down. Skelly Barrel does still connect though, but it doesn't actually take the tower, so we need one more really, really good defense here. Also, guys, I have to ask you a very important question in the next match. Just you guys wait for a second. Alright, let's just get our hut down, just buy our time, and we're going to move on and add another building. I feel like we need some sort of tank in this deck, guys, so I am going to go ahead and take out the Skeleton Barrel and put in the Xbow instead. Okay, guys, our master plan is now in action. We have Xbow with the pump and Goblin Hut. I don't know, I could kind of work with pump, though. I feel like this is not bad. We are facing Witch, though, which is not too nice because we do have the Cannoneer Tower. I kind of like the Cannoneer Tower in this deck because I feel like it just gives us the extra DPS that we might be missing with our other cards, but it's going to be a little bit rough against certain things. He does go in for the Skelly King ability. I guess we could just get a log off onto it. I do want to get my pump down ASAP, but we're going to have to probably just let this furnace die first, and then I think we're going to be able to get a good opportunity to actually pump up. Alright, that'll get like a hit or two on my tower, but nothing too major. Nice, okay. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he goes for a lightning. Okay, I guess we can just cycle our bush all the way in the back, guys, and we just have to try to figure out the rest of the cards in this guy's deck right now. Maybe I could even go for an Xbow soon as well. Okay, I'm going to go for an Xbow here, guys. A little bit risky, but... okay, that's actually very good timing. Right as he goes in for the Witch, Xbow's on tower. What is he going to do? Wait. He goes for a very late Barbarians, but our Dark Goblin here is going to do a good job. Wait a minute, this Witch, though, could be annoying. Oh my gosh. This Evo Witch, guys, might not die. Okay, very nice Ice Spirit right there, guys. Very good start overall. He does get his Skelly King down, so I'm just going to go for a bush right here. Maybe we can get an Evo Dart down. Okay, nice. I think Evo Dart should be enough to actually defend right here. No way, he just missed the arrows. And the bush is going to take his whole tower, guys. Let's go. Okay, as long as we can defend, we're probably going to win here, but let's just go in for an Expo right at 6 elixir, guys. Try to seal the deal, I guess, and see what can happen. He does have elixir golem. Okay. And the Empress. This might be actually really hard to defend. Hold up. Okay. Also, guys, I do have a random question to ask you guys. So, theoretically, let's say one of my friends is single and he's looking for a wife, right? Do you guys have anyone you know in mind that could be a good fit? Let me know, guys, because my friend, you know, he's trying to find the one, you know, he's not trying to mess around. He's actually trying to find someone looking for something serious, which is kind of rare these days, it seems like, for him. So, yeah, let me know what you guys know. I mean, if you guys know anyone that's looking for something serious. I have Instagram in my about section of my channel, so hit me up there or anywhere. Hold up, this Eagle low-key might 3-crown me. Hold up. Wait, Boss Bandit is doing a good job versus him. This father fudging Evo Witch is not dying. Come on, please, guys, please. I deserve this win, not you. Okay, that's damage there with the bush. Yo, guys! Oh my gosh! I think he choked. Oh my gosh, he choked. Let's go. This is starting to get really weird, but I think we just have to take the bush out and put in this drill. Okay, guys, our deck is starting to get quite a few win conditions, I feel like. I mean, I guess we only have, like, the drill and the Xbow, but they're just two really heavy win conditions, so kind of feels like a lot here. Hopefully we're able to pick some good buildings soon. I might even go for the barb hut just for the memes. I don't know. Anyways, let's get a collector down. This guy actually probably does have balloon, it looks like. Yeah, it probably is going to be balloon, but, the Cannoneer Tower is actually going to help us out a lot, I think, so that's good. Could just go for that Gob Hut right here. Nice, guys, this is so good for us right now. We get a free counter push out of this, and his miner was for some reason not played on my pump. I don't know why he didn't miner on the pump instead of on the tower. Kind of weird, but it's okay. The the goblins are going to not really do much there, but still it's okay. Still forced out quite a few elixir. He's going to have to go for like an ice golem here, I guess, so then... Oh, no, he doesn't actually go for the ice golem. He does get a musketeer down, but Dark Goblin is going to snipe it down as well, so... Not too bad for us, guys. Dark Goblin might get a couple tower shots. Okay, just one. That's fine. Guys, I'm going to answer the most common question that I get on my channel here pretty soon. I feel like the most common question I get is, do you have a girlfriend? So... You know, guys, I'll explain to you things soon, you know? Okay, so listen, guys, listen. People always ask me, like, do I have a girlfriend? But, guys, the thing is, I don't even do girlfriends, you know? Like, the way we do it is that it's, like, kind of like courting, I guess. You know, eventually you get married, but at first it's just, like, courting and stuff. We don't do boyfriend and girlfriend. So, yeah, that's the first thing. But also, guys, you know, I'm just trying to find something really meaningful, which is... not really what most people are looking for, I guess. I don't know. So it's kind of hard, because, yeah, it's not super likely that you'll meet the person too easily, but eventually you will. But yeah, guys, honestly, I feel like a lot of people are way too concerned about the wrong things when they're looking for a partner. And also, I feel like a lot of this generation is like way too worried about their looks and stuff like that, you know, like they're always wanting to look like these really good-looking influencers or something like that, but dude, I feel like all these good-looking influencers and stuff, like, none of them are even actually successful in like, their love life and stuff. Like, you could see, like, some of the top-looking people in the world or something like that, and I feel like none of them have, like, very, very few of them even have, like, a happy marriage or anything like that, and it doesn't matter how many girls you dated or whatever, it matters, like, what meaningful relationships you actually have if you actually, you know, got married or something like that and have a happy marriage. That's what matters. Ooh, that's actually a good Evo Musketeer, but it didn't even hit my Dark Goblin, actually. Dude, that Expo wanted to get on the tower so badly. Whoa, how? Musketeer just switching up on me right there, man. Evo Ice Spirit connects on everything, though. Not that bad for us, actually. He does play the Barbarian, guys, so maybe we could survive right here. Whoa, he goes for a defensive balloon against the drill. That's low-key like only the second time I ever saw someone do that. That's actually only, yeah, one of 2 times I ever saw someone do that. I feel like this guy's really not using his miners very well, guys. He's just always playing them on my tower instead of trying to snipe my huts or do something actually useful with them. We could get a nice Boss Bandit ability right here. Nice, we get right on the Ice Golem with the heavy damage there. Block the Barbarian with the Ice Spirit. He does get a pretty good Evo Musketeer, though. But we get on the tower. And the Dark Goblin as well for a little bit of damage. Alright, let's get a hut up high, guys. If you have a spawner building, guys, you can always go for it in the position that I went for, and it always pulls a balloon plate in the position that he played it in. But if you have something like a cannon, which is not a spawner, then you have to go for it one more tile to the left. Alright, just gonna laugh at this guy a little bit. I don't know how he's getting cooked so bad. He's saying good luck. Bro, you're losing to a 4-building deck, buddy. Hee-hee-haw. Hee-hee-haw. I finally took out Boss Bandit and I added Mortar into our deck. Man, guys, 5 buildings is kind of diabolical. Hopefully, our deck can still work with all of this. I decided to put the Mortar in, but I was actually considering maybe putting in something like the Barbarian hut. Maybe even an Inferno Tower could be kind of nice, because if we have Inferno Tower, we could hard counter stuff like maybe Lava Hound or some, you know, Goblin Giant or Giant type of decks, but we'll see how it works out for us with the Mortar. Just kind of nice to have the Mortar for light offense, because I feel like when you play something like Xbow, you just have to commit so much to making a huge push, but if you get the Mortar, you know, it's kind of just like a light offensive type of thing. Like, you don't really have to support it too much, and it's not as much elixir either, and yeah, just casually gets a nice amount of chip damage. Oh, snap, I kind of misplaced the mortar. I don't think it really matters, though, guys, because our cannoneers are both going to shoot the piggies either way, so yeah, I guess it didn't really matter in the end. We could actually maybe get a nice push-off. Okay, that fire spirit splashed my pump somehow. That is crazy. Shoot, I don't think our Xbow's going to break through here, guys. Oh, he gets the arrows down. I was hoping he wouldn't get it in time. Or, like, anytime soon. But wait, guys. Wait. The Evo mortar, though, can he stop this? Our Xbow has no problem for him, but the Evo mortar is right on the tower right now. Is he going to have a way to reset this, or is he just dead? Okay, he just going for the cannon. I guess we just go for this to the side. Oh, that was such a bad furnace. That was actually such a bad furnace. He does go in for the zappies. Honestly, this guy doesn't seem very good, but recruits, you don't have to be very good to play with, so yeah, no surprises there. We do have our Dart Goblin right here. Or Evo Dart Goblin, actually. I think I kind of had to play it right here. We can actually go for the Xbow too, guys, because if he plays the recruits, they're just going to probably take a lot of damage to my Dart Goblin. Now, he does go in for the arrows, but we still get the damage kind of done, you know, so I think that's kind of nice. Xbow is actually a little bit healthy, which makes him go for an extra cannon onto it. We could get a Dart Goblin down right here, then I'd say we just go for a mortar as well with this. Yeah, mortar should be pretty good right here. We'll see what he even does right now. He goes for some very strange piggies, which do get hit by my mortar. And also, guys, our Goblin Hut is going to keep on spawning more and more Spear Goblins here as well. The Goblin Drill does not quite take the tower, but it gets a lot of it down. Spear Goblins, though, do not take the tower either. Okay, snap, guys. This might get a little bit close here, but we can just go in for another drill, and I feel like the drill is just so random, and it can just probably end up getting the last bit of damage we need. Beautiful mortar splashes all around as well. Well, he actually countered my drill there, but he kind of overspent with the arrows. I feel like this guy's just having kind of bad interactions. Yeah, mortar gets on the tower, and we are going to now add 6 buildings to our deck. Man, I can't believe I didn't realize, but we could just add the evolved Goblin Cage. I feel like that's really good. Or actually, maybe I won't evolve it. I'll leave the Dart Goblin Evo for right now. And also, I think we should add the Duchess to our deck at this point. Guys, I feel like you're actually really funny with the type of guy comments in the comment section. Don't go bald. Alright, this guy is Wizard and Princess. What in the world? Kind of a weird combo. Let me just go in for my Goblin Drill right here in the front. We have to think about what the last building should be in this deck. Ooh, he kind of failed to scar me there. I think he just played it before he saw which side I actually put my drill onto. But yeah, guys, if we win this game, I mean, we just have Ice Spirit and the Dart Goblin left to sub out, and in place of the Dart Goblin, I might add another building, or maybe actually in place of the Ice Spirit. I guess Dart Goblin is a little bit more important, because it's nice just to have like some sort of map control with the Dart Goblin range. We do get the Dart Goblin on the tower here. We're going to have to maybe get a cage for the Princess. No, it does die, actually, from the Mortar Splash. Okay, very nice. We could probably just get our Xbow down at 10 elixir right here and just see what he's going to do about it. Goes for the Scarmy. Wait, let me get my Ice Spirit. I'm a little bit slow on the Ice Spirit, but I think we're fine. Oh, I just get the mini Pekka. Hold up, what do? I think I have to just cage right here. Really my only hope. Does pretty much die, though, unfortunately. He does go in for the Baby Dragon. I actually might tank the Baby Dragon using the Mortar, guys, because it does have a lot of HP otherwise. Oh, he gets the Wall Breakers, but Mortar is still going to get a tower shot somehow. That is actually pretty nice. And I think what we could do right here, guys, is just get a Collector in the back. Just try to get a crazy big elixir lead, and then we're just going to keep spamming our win conditions, and hopefully we can win the game. Okay, just go for the Princess here. I guess I have to Dart Goblin onto it. Not really ideal to waste my Evo Dart here, but what can you do, right? Oh, that gets straight on the tower. This guy is just goofing around in a grand challenge or something. Interesting. I think I actually have to defensive Evo Mortar. Wait, guys, it's actually hard to stop. Wait a minute. Oh, that Mortar shot, though, was clean. Let's get this down right here. Bro, that Mortar shot actually just saved my life, guys. Oh my goodness. Wait, that wall breaker really connected still? Hold up, I have no direct damage right now. I have no direct damage at all. I miss having the log, actually. I don't know if I should have taken out the log from this deck on second thought. Wait, how much damage does drill do? It should do a lot, actually, right? Mini Pekka does get a hit, though. Oh my gosh. Drill takes it, though, guys. Okay, moving on. We are going to add the 7th building to our deck. I'm sorry, guys. I want to go for Barb Hut, but I'm going to have to play Tombstone because this deck would be way too expensive otherwise. Alright, guys. Let's go in for the Mortar first play here. Also, guys, this is kind of random, but recently I saw that creator codes have been starting to get used by a lot more players. I guess because there's been a lot of players getting into Clash Royale for the first time recently. I think Clash Royale has just been really popular recently. So I just want to say, guys, if you decide to buy anything in Clash Royale or any supercell game for that matter, do make sure to use the creator code. I would really appreciate if you guys use the creator code I have, Ian77, or even if you just use any creator code, that is very nice, and we would appreciate it. Alright, let's go in for the elixir collector right here. This guy misplayed his cannon, so got a pretty decent elixir trade right there. And he does go in for the lightning, but that is always a -1 trade for him, so we can just pressure now because of that overspend by him. I mean, it's not really an overspend, but it's just like gonna slowly trickle his elixir down compared to mine. Nice, kind of bad bomber timing, so that's pretty nice damage with the goblin drill. I guess we could just go for the mortar here on this side. Oh, okay, wait! Guys, this is actually nice! Yo, we found the one player who we really wanted to face, guys. This is exactly what I wanted. I was going to say earlier that, man, like, the only matchup we actually have a chance of beating is Electro Giant with 8 buildings, because, you know, against E-Giant, you don't really need heavy DPS like you do against Golem. All you need is just buildings to distract it. So, I'm pretty happy with this. I think right now it's a good opportunity to just go in for the collector if he wants to go for a lightning or something like that soon. Okay, he does go for the lightning. I'm just going to wait till I have 10 of it. I think I can just get a nice Xbow. Hold up, guys. What does this guy know about Xbow one side and then Evo Mortar the other side? Bro, he's cooked. Oh, wait, the cannon, though. Wait a minute, the mortar. Oh, the Evo Bomber comes down, though. That's damage still. Damage, and we're going to get our king up as well. That'll actually be kind of useful to have our king up in this matchup. Just going to give us all the more DPS right here. He does have a random little prince out of nowhere. Kind of weird. Wow, that's so many goblins! Nice, the goblin brawler! Forcing out his Evo knight right there, and he does go for the lightning on that. So I'm just going to get a mortar down. Maybe we could kind of like pull the knight to the side with our tombstone. Okay, he does go for the cannon anyways. Okay, nice. Oh, and by the way, guys, I did put the Princess Tower in this deck. I feel like Princess Tower is probably just the safest tower overall for us right now. Nice Goblin drill damage right there. Evo Dark Goblin, I'm not sure if it'll take out this bomber or not, but it is going to take out at least something. Okay, wait, that's going to kill the bomber. Nice, we kill the bomber. And let me just go for a pump, bait this guy. Oh, he actually played the lightning anyways right there. And he played the bomber. Okay, guys, bait him. Let's bait him right here. Look, let's go for this in the back, make him knight on that, and then we Xbow. And then he's going to knight on the drill or something, hopefully. But he has to go for the cannon here, but then he can't defend the Xbow now because he wasted the knight back there, and he fell for exactly the trap that we predicted. Alright, fine, you guys win. For our final building, we are adding the Barbarian hut. And I'm going to put in the Evo Goblin cage as well. Okay, is an 8 building deck even possible to win with? I'm actually not sure, but we're going to find out right now. We're facing Ice Wizard and the Tesla. It could be Icebow, or maybe not with the Ice Spirit in there. I'm actually not sure. We just have to hope that we get like the best matchup possible, guys. Maybe another E-Giant player would be kind of nice to face. Wait, this cage here is going to distract the Valkyrie and could allow a mortar lock. Oh, the mortar is getting splashed by the Valk, unfortunately. I have a good idea, guys. I have a great idea here. Listen. We go in for the Xbow. He's going to maybe want a Tesla, so we go for the Tombstone to distract it. Nice! What? Doesn't even distract it? What the heck is that? Doesn't even distract it? Alright, I'm going to go for my pump down the middle right here. Let's see if he has like a poison or a rocket. Okay, he does have the rocket. Alright, good to know. Let me think what to do here. I mean, I guess we could just go for a mortar. He's probably gonna, like, ice wizard or something like that. So I guess I'll go for a goblin hut for that. Nice! I predicted it. Not really like it's gonna do that much for us, though. Yeah, it's not really gonna do much at all for us. But guys, we have a great opportunity right now. We have an amazing opportunity. Look, he wasted the Tesla, he wasted the ice wizard, so we're gonna go for an Xbow here. He's gonna Valkyrie for it, but then we're gonna Evo Cage to actually suck in the Valkyrie. Hold up, this is good. And we're gonna maybe force him to just rock it. Oh, he goes for an Xbow. We're gonna block it with our tombstone here, then our cage is also gonna block it for longer. Guys, hold up! Hold up, get a mortar, get a mortar! Wait a minute. He has like Icebow except no tornado. Kind of a weird deck. Mortar gets on the tower! Nice! Nice damage, man. He logs nothing, really. Kind of a panic log right there. I feel like people play really bad sometimes when they're panicked. Alright, we get an Xbow down on this side. Just trying to keep up the pressure. Oh, I should have got my cage there. I really should have got my cage down. Let's just get a collector right here. See if he goes for his Xbow. Or if he's just going to rocket. He does go for a rocket. Alright. I guess I'll get my cage down first, guys. And then we go for a mortar after. Bro, the mortar cage at the bridge does work. He messed up the Xbow, I think. Yeah, he messed it up. He messed it up. Mortar is not going to be on the Xbow. It's just going to go straight on the tower. So this is actually not that bad. Let's get a goblin hut down. I do want to play my barb hut soon as well, guys. But we just need the right opportunity. Shoot, I'm just going to collector again. He does go for the rocket, but that's fine. Yeah, let's just go for a tombstone. Kind of just a tombstone to sort of tank a little. Oh, shoot. Oh, the barb hut's getting targeted by the Xbow. Wait, guys, this is bad. This is bad. Mortar's not even on the tower. Luckily, the Evo Tesla does die, though. Wait, let's just block this, maybe? Guys, the Goblin Hut might actually take out his Xbow right here. And he does play the Valkyrie, maybe kind of unnecessarily. Which means we can just go for a drill here. And then if he overspends on that with the Tesla, yes, he does play the Tesla, but now the Evo Mortar could potentially be a hazard for him. And he played the Ice Wizard as well right there. Evo Mortar has a high chance of getting on the tower. We get our Xbow down for some additional pressure on this side. We go for the cage here because he's going to Tesla. Oh, I just hate how that's not distracting, man. I forgot it doesn't distract it. Shoot, let's just go in for this here. We do get a mortar shot on the tower. He's going in for his Xbow. Oh, snap. Get a barb hut, please. Oh my gosh, this barb hut's my last hope here. Wait, mortar is, I think, on the tower, but he gets the Evo Tesla. No. If it wasn't evolved, we would have still gotten a nice lock. Let's just go for a defensive Xbow. No reason not to. We can even Evo Cage the bridge. Yo, pull his Valkyrie! Nice! Wait, his Xbow's on my Xbow. Just defend, guys. Just defend, and we win with 8 buildings. I think we just won with 8 buildings. He has no time left. Let's go in for an Xbow just for insult. We could get our tombstone down as well. Wow, we completely cooked this guy. You know, this deck low-key works, guys, with like the drill in here, the Evo Mortar. You get a few troops out of some of these buildings, and we end up winning the challenge. Smash like.